Roaring Kitty posted a movie clip from Dune on June 13th. If you take a look in the clip, this is called a thumper. Now we got some tinfoil hat to talk about. The thumper was set on December 5th, Roaring Kitty's time post, or at least it could have been, right? Now throughout this clip, you can see that he is holding on through the storm. He is holding and holding and holding through the storm. And then people start to cheer him on. Everyone's cheering him on, right? And finally, coincidentally, you get to 109 and you see this guy in the front, right? And everyone cheering him on. Obviously, this is a little bit of a reach, but really is it? Every tinfoil hat has actually come out to fruition. Now, what's so interesting about this December 5th tweet? You get that T plus 35 again, come right out around January 9th, right? That 109 once again. So is Roaring Kitty trying to tell us, hold through the storm? We have actually just entered into the storm. A thumper is typically set when someone wants to summon a sandworm. It's used strategically, often to distract or draw a worm away from a person or location, or to intentionally summon one for a specific purpose, such as riding it. Guys, you can't make this up, right? The thumper is set. The time is now. The question is, are you going to hold the storm and come out on top? Now, I uploaded a video yesterday covering GameStop, and a lot of people were wondering, where is AMC going to go based on the same exact logic, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. I'm also going to give you my timeline on everything this week based on what could potentially happen, where to position yourself, all that other good stuff. So make sure to like the video, watch until the end of the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the rest of the video, the meat of the video, although that was some good sides to the plate. So yes, we talked about GameStop. If you didn't see the video yesterday, it's a complete technical analysis on it. I'm not going to explain it and break it down in this video, but coming into during this time frame, GameStop getting this massive mega rips would be around early February 3rd to February 7th or so, right? Most of the timelines for everything, if you take a look at the S&P 500, here's what I will tell you, right? If we are getting another leg up in everything, and write this down because I'm not calling this out, I'm saying if we do get another leg up in everything, it will be the last leg up, and here are the timelines that I have. The SPY is going to hit above 623.35 by January 13th before absolutely collapsing. Nvidia is going to hit above $170 by February 3rd before absolute collapse. Palantir, another one, is going to hit $101 probably early January before beginning its complete collapse back to around $38. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, if Bitcoin decides to collapse with the rest of the market, you're going to see a price level of 136,000 by early March, the latest. And you are going to see dead plays along the next couple of months really become dead plays. Over purchase stocks like Adobe, for example, ADBE, personal opinion, coming under the 200 EMA currently on the weekly time frame, as well as plenty of other plays. If the crash begins now, if it begins during the time frame that I have lined up for you, which is January 13th to ultimately the first ending week of February, that is the last time frame I give for tops to be in the overall market across the board. And this is also going to come into our timeline where GameStop actually has its squeeze late January, early February. As far as AMC goes, bring in the same exact time frame, same exact bar patterns based on the 143 time pattern that you have, which would be this top right here, okay, coming down, getting this peak, coming down where we're at now. Based on that, I can show you where I'm pulling this from, just so you guys don't get confused here. Now we're on the daily, so it will look a little bit different right here, okay? This peak coming into right here. This is what I'm looking at, but now we're on the 2-hour time frame. This peak coming into right here, okay? Take away the drawings. This is what we're looking at. This is the time frame. That's the 140-day window. With that being said, based on the scale of it, because we dragged GameStop based on the scale of it, right? GameStop's price led extremely high, past all-time highs. Unfortunately, the scale for AMC has did the opposite of GameStop. GameStop started its squeeze around $6 to $10, and now it's trading at $30. AMC begun its squeeze higher than this, and now it's trading lower. So the macro is much smaller compared to GameStop, meaning based on dragging bars patterns, AMC, we have a watch of $9.30, which we already have hit. Okay. So based on this part right here, getting this rally, we could be in the second phase of AMC and or a phase we have never seen before. So good news is that we have seen this. This is our best news yet for AMC. Because if we didn't see this and we continued to just channel trade, that would mean, based on where we're at now, we're looking at a top of $9.30. Since we have surpassed it so recently at $13.30, based on that alone, AMC could have a much higher magnitude of a squeeze, right? A much higher magnitude. AMC squeeze could get to around $46 and maybe, okay, I'm just saying, could break algorithms. This is not a video for price targets on AMC. I'm just pointing out the macro is much different on AMC as well as GameStop. And if I brought you to the daily time frame, you can see that some of these levels would respectfully be hit. AMC has done this several times. Got rejected up here with several wicks. And I wouldn't be surprised if it does the same thing when you skyrocket over here, right? If algorithms break, then you finally come out of this, right? And I don't know how high this is going to go. That's why it's not for price targets right now. AMC also has their earnings February 26th, whether that is going to play out as some sort of catalyst or whether not. The box office is seeing some great inflow for Q4, which will ultimately reflect this quarter. So is something drastically going to change for AMC coming into Q1 earnings? Potentially. It's a possibility. Right now, I'm continuing to see some negative news on AMC. People now suing AMC for discrimination, all these other things happening in theaters. I don't know if there's some sort of vendetta that is newly created to go against AMC, or are their theaters actually just, very bad? Okay, let me know in the comments down below. Now, US Bitcoin ETF saw a record $680 million net outflow on Thursday, which was $117 million higher than the previous daily record set in May. This came after a 15-day streak inflow, which helped push Bitcoin past 100K. So people decided to take profit, okay? Record outflows took place after the Fed signaled there could be fewer interest rate cuts in 2025 than previously projected. Is Bitcoin's pullback healthy and overdue? Because US equity funds also posted a $50.2 billion outflow this week ending December 18th. The largest since September of 2009. Does that ring a bell? The volatility index, VIX, posted its second largest daily gain in history, which is even higher than the jump seen in February of 2007 and June of 2020. Do those ring a bell, right? Both crash periods. Only February 5th, 2018 saw a large daily jump in volatility. So why did panic return so rapidly? Well, many may have been caught off by the Fed, or this was a clearly planned event and everybody knows what is coming. There is a bubble at play here. Overall, guys, I'm excited to start the week. I'm excited to start mainly the new year. And at this point, there's genuinely sit back. There's so much going on that it could be scary to be a trader in this market, but it could also be the time where you change your family. And at this point, I have this slight feeling where GameStop's the only thing I want to hold. I'll never sell my AMC, don't get me wrong. I will never sell my GameStop until, those get to the prices that we want them to get to. But what I'm saying is the timeline of Roaring Kitty so far has been so trustworthy, and the whipsaw of the markets have been so backstabby per se, right? It's just very odd price action that we've seen. And at this point, I'm almost, I want to be more solid and stand on business with GameStop, because what goes on everywhere else, I'm still waiting on that direct timeline for GameStop. I want to hold through the storm. And I want this storm to be big. But that is what I got for you guys for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will continue to attempt to sweep bots off my page after this video goes up, but one can only do so much. That is it, guys. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Happy Sunday. God bless all of you. Make sure to join the Discord. It's the top link in the description where you can come talk with me and see my trades in there. We also talk stocks and crypto all day long. It is also a one-stop shop where you can get market news, which is great. Options, sweep orders, dark pool trade alerts, insider trade alerts, all that good stuff for a very low price. So get in, and you are grandfathered in at the price. So the people that are in Discord at $8 are extremely happy that they're in. The people who are getting in at 12 will be happy that they're in. I'm going to tell you that right now. There is only one tier. You get full access. Just come join, come talk, request videos, all that other good stuff. If you want, the second link is in the description for Moomoo, where you can get up to 15 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, as well as earn 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. All you have to do is use the link, open an account, and make a deposit into your account to start earning benefits. They should approve you right away. Then you deposit into there. You will also get level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more as a retail trader. That is it, guys. Go check the links. I love you all. Merry Christmas this week. This will be an exciting week. Lottery Socks out.